UFC 284 official predictions. Only the fights I'ma watch edition. Because to be honest, because let's be honest here, 284 is a kind of a mid card apart from these fights which I'm a list, which I will be watching. Hence why I'm gonna only give a prediction for these fights. Now starting off, we got Joshua Kalibau versus Melsik Baghdasaryan. Now before I begin, can we just appreciate how saucy this man Baghdasaryan looks over here? He got the biddy in the cut. He just looks saucy as hell. And my boy Joshua, you get in there, bro. You get in there. You get there one day. Like this guy Baghdasaryan, pound for pound, top 5 in best dressed in UFC. I'm calling it right now. Go on this man's IG. This man is just saucy. And as for Joshua over here, you'll get there. Maybe eventually you'll get there, my boy. Don't worry. Now for my prediction, I feel like a lot of people do not know who Melsik Baghdasaryan is. And let me introduce you guys. This man's striking is crispy as hell. This shit looks so satisfying to watch. His kicks especially are just so satisfying to watch. And Joshua Kalibau, I'm gonna be honest again, I do not know who this man is. So for that, I'm gonna go with my boy saucy man Melsik the Sauce Baghdasaryan. Winner by KO. I'd say KO second round. Next up, we got Jimmy Crute versus Alonzo Menifield. Now, can we just start off by addressing his UFC 4 character? Why does he look like that? Is what I'm trying to figure out. They did my boy Crute so dirty in the game. Now, as for the fight itself, this should be a low-key interesting fight. But just because Menifield hits like a damn truck, I'm going to go Menifield second round knockout. Not too much to say about this fight because I'm not too invested into this fight. So let's just move on. Next up, Randy Brown versus Jack Della Maddalena. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Now as for this fight, in my opinion, Randy Brown is nice. He's nice with it. Don't get me wrong. But Jack is nicer with it. He is nicer with it. I just feel like he's overall more skilled than Randy. So, official prediction, Jack by decision. Now, we're getting to the fights everyone cares about. The only 2 fights everyone cares about. We got Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Dobby. It's simple. Josh Dobby, he gets me tight. Especially what he did to Cater. Even though, watching the fight back, okay, sure, you could have gave it to him, but he just gets me tight. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm going to go my boy Yair Rodriguez via Beats by Dre. 4th round knockout. I hope. Because if he doesn't get it done, then I'm going to have to step in. Or matter of fact, I'm going to have the rugby player step in for me. And get this man Dobby out of here. Now, the main event. Before I begin, I still can't believe the amount, or I should say the lack of advertisement and media coverage this fight is getting. Pound for pound number 1 right here. Looking swole, looking right. And then pound for pound number 2 looking studious. But enough with the jokes. The UFC, they need to get their act together. They literally put more money into advertising Power Slap that no one gives a shit about. That thing, I'm not even gonna call it a sport. It's not. That thing requires literally there's 3 brain cells. If you really enjoy that, you only have 3 brain cells. But with this fight, this is a blockbuster fight. Rugby player versus mountain man. I'm going to have to go with the mountain man because like I mentioned previously in my video, being from Dagestan, being from the mountains is the meta of MMA. All you have to be is just be born there and you're already a minus 9,000 favorite It's just how life is. It's very unfair. Like if me or you guys that are watching who are born in Dagestan, we would be set up to become just MMA, just MMA maestros. We would run the division. So just because it's the meta right now, I'm gonna have to go Mountain Man. Volkanovski, I could see him having the speed advantage, but it's Islam. That grappling is just the equalizer. I don't think Volkanovski will be able to get up, or if he gets up, he's gonna get tired out. I do feel like Islam would tire him out. Just Islam's a lot bigger than him as well, so that's why I gotta go with my boy Mountain Man. But do not be mistaken, Volkanovski, he's still gonna run that featherweight division. Like I said in my previous video too, I do believe he's gonna cement himself as the featherweight GOAT very soon, either this year or next year. That wraps up my video on UFC 284 fight predictions on only the fights that I'm gonna watch or I really care about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what else y'all wanna see from me, any videos or anything of that nature. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned.
Heureux vous, troquez vos valeurs, lui